Thanks for joining me, Hunter. I just want to start things off. Maybe just introduce yourself and your a little bit about your company.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Hunter. I'm one of the co-owners here at Hitched. I have a business partner, but Hitched, we have a digital marketing agency for wedding venues. And yeah, I came to Nigel and his team to help us kind of get better organization and tracking within, sales, marketing, advertising, client success, and then some of the business back end numbers. So, and the guys have been able to help me a lot so far, and we're continuing to build out some other sheets and kind of just get more in-depth tracking as we're going along here. So they've been a good help.
Awesome. And so, what were you actually looking for when you before you started working with us? What problems were you looking to solve?
Just having a better peace of mind and clarity around some of the numbers that we have inside the business. So as the business grows, there's more numbers and more things on the plate at all time. And if you're not able to keep up with them, it's hard to tell what's truly working and what's not working. So having better clarity around the numbers and having a place to see these numbers helps with making business decisions essentially. So that's kind of what we were looking for, just more clarity around what's actually going on and what do these numbers actually mean.
Yeah. And you guys were already crushing it by the time I got to you guys. You guys were, I think, when I first started working with you, you guys were under 100K. Now you guys have surpassed that. So, at what point did you feel like you started needing it? And actually, let's start off. Like, where are you guys right now in terms of monthly revenue?
We are at 129.9, so basically 130
Damn.
MRR, monthly recurring revenue from retainers.
That's awesome. And so, like, at what point did you feel like you really started needing this tracking and it was affecting your business a bit?
Like 60. But we really just put it off for a long time. And then once we were getting to like, I think we started working with you, and we were maybe around like 70, 80 maybe 90. It was
Yeah,
above the 100 point. But I would say like around that 70, 80 point, I was like, okay, we definitely need to like do something here, look into something. Because I mean, we had, a lot of people, I don't know how most agencies do their stuff, but a lot of what we were doing was on these really advanced Google Sheets, really in-depth Google Sheets, but it just became there was just so many sheets that tracked so many different things, and it was hard to like have everything in one spot or even condensed. It wasn't very condensed at all. So um, yeah, the more the business grew, the more the sheets grew, and yeah, so I just be kind of
yeah,
clustered.
totally. And so, maybe talk about your overall experience. Like, what was it like working with me, with Rod? What was that feedback look like?
Yeah, I mean, when we have these meetings and you kind of tell or ask me a bunch of questions about what we need, and we talk about things like the KPIs that we want on the sheets, how I want the dashboard to actually visually look, um, and then you guys bring it back to me, and I'm like, okay, I like this, I like that, maybe I like to change this or that, and then you guys go back and fix it, and or create whatever we talked about. So I think that's been really cool to where I can just have a conversation with you about what we want and you guys go work on it, and then we have another call, and then we just present it and be like, this is what we've done since. What do you think? What should we do next? Type of thing. So I like that.
Yeah, yeah, appreciate it, man. And how about the overall dashboards? Like, how are you liking the actual dashboards?
So yeah, with the one that we have right now, I like it a lot compared to what we did have because again, with the in-depth Google Sheets, they can do a lot, but I mean, you saw our spreadsheet, and it was just like a lot to look at. And having this dashboard, it makes everything visually more appealing and a little bit easier to read, or actually a lot easier to read. It's just like trusting the sheet now. So it's like, I was like so used to like living and out of this spreadsheet and then kind of going over to the dashboard. So it's been a big change, but I like it so far.
Awesome, man. And just last question, what would you say for anyone that's kind of on the fence working with us? What would you tell them?
If you're having trouble having organization around your numbers, you got to get with someone, obviously these guys, because I mean, not having any idea and clarity around the numbers, for one, it just causes a bunch of stress. At least for me, I hate being unorganized around these type of things. So you guys being able to come and help us track those things have been like a weight lifted off our shoulders, kind of, and just being able to build out these things is going to be huge for us, and also allowing if as I hire people for them to come in And your sheet dashboard is 100 times easier to explain slash train someone on than what we had previously. Like it would have taken me a long time to explain everything that we previously had. So those are two big things that I would say.
Awesome,
Yeah,
Hunter. Appreciate you, bro. Keep crushing it, and we'll talk next time. Thank you so much.
absolutely, brother. It's been a pleasure.